Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, B Funk, thinking right in my living room, where I do what I do for you. Today, writers in 25 will live by storytelling, story with a message in the story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving. I see you tune in and receiving them, so I'm going to continue to give them to you. Let's go. Right Thinkers' mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, getting to know who you are. It's important. Right Thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline will help and guide you to obtain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka knowing thyself. For us today, we are a group of people who don't really know who we are. So the question is put to you. I want you to take it serious and have an answer because it may come up at a point in time in your life. Know thyself. The ancients left us that to follow. Okay? I'm doing the best I can, so I'm pushing off, passing off to you. Hopefully you get to understand it. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. They don't care. Leave them alone. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believe that they know dangers, avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can wake you up. I'm the human spiritual alarm clock. Let's go. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. You got to have that balance in your life. I got a good lesson today, one that's near and dear to my heart. Yeah. But it's about getting respect and being respected for what it is you do. Okay? And in this case, right thinkers, let's talk about when your elders respect you for what you do. I had a good run in with my few elders last couple of weeks, and I'm talking to them, and they seem to be on board with my right thinking concept. So I want to just bring it out how I feel and what I think about the respect that they showing me. Okay, I like to teach young people, and I like to help them out in life, but every now and then I like to get some advice. So I have my spiritual advisors who I turn to, and this is what they tell me. I get the best feeling when my mother-in-law, my elders, respect what I do. You want to impress. When I was coming up, making your parents proud was important. Not being famous, not being no, having your parents and your family proud of you. They're your biggest fans. They used to be. Another lesson. All right, listen. I was told by my church elder, and I was so impressed, and I still think about it. I was cooking the barbecue over the summer, and one of the elders came up to me when I was cooking, and he said, I seen you and seen your YouTube things. You're a bad man. He said, but do me one favor. You know, when the old head gives you a compliment, you know he's going to give you some advice after the compliment. So I said, no, what is this, sir? He said, don't change. Man, I was impressed. When you have an elder who's educated, highly qualified, and spiritually advanced, give you the okay of what you're doing, don't stop, I'm impressed. I appreciate that, okay? With respect. I respect him for how he conduct and carry himself. He respect me for how I do what I do. That's mutual respect. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I'm big on being respected by young people. But when you respected by your elders, I love that. I was raised to respect my elders. And to be respected by them means a lot to me. I need to conduct myself in a respectful manner to get there and gain their respect. And if I'm doing something positive and constructive, they're all with it. All right. I am now to young people an elder. I will always show them respect, and I hope they do the same for me, so we can have that mutual understanding going forward. Okay. Next one is I give my elders respect. I was raised that way. When I was coming up, an older person could whoop your butt. Okay? If you got out of pocket or disrespectful, man, they would jack you up and take you home to your parent. Now, You touch a kid, you going to jail. You might have a gang war, but it ain't what it used to be. At that time, the elders wanted the best for you, so they helped you out. They didn't try to hurt you. Now, you can't trust nobody. They trying to, boys and girls, don't make a difference. When you're growing up, we had to watch out for Chester, the molester. He got the girls. Now you got to worry about them doing the boys. No, let me get back in line. Let me get back to the lesson. Let me get a little personal. All right, here you go. All right. Back in my day, kids was to be seen and not heard. That means you was around, but shut up. I see young people now just interrupt grown people conversation. Back in my day, you get backhand. Different times. Again, discipline was handed down by the elders. First, my great-great-grandmother started, and then it was a line. After that, I got caught playing hooky from school, man. I got a whooping from everybody. From the great-grand down to the aunties, down to my big cousins. Big sister tried to get involved. I said, oh, whoa, pump your brakes. But yeah, at that time, everybody was in on the discipline. Now, ain't no discipline nowhere. And they wonder why we in the position we're in. All right. When I was young, an elder could whip your butt. Yeah, if you got wrong, I kick my grandkids' butt. If they got out of pocket, I will check them. I can't do that with nobody else's kids. See, I said my grandkids, I ain't touching nobody else's kids. Ain't happening. But back in the day, it was understood that we watched out. The village watched and raised the children. Concept ain't there no more. Okay. Disrespect of your elder in ancient times. You know what the punishment was? Death. Now, if my children got wrong with me, I'm taking them out. I told my son, my man, I made you, I will take you out. Don't make me be Marvin Gaye Sr. So, young people, don't push your parents to prove their point, because I will. I don't got a problem. I'll take you out, get them out. I ain't going there getting personal again. Get back in the lesson. All right, here you go. Where was I at now? All right. That's where that phrase, respect your mother and thy father, and your life will be long. Why? Because if you disrespect them, your life expectancy is going to end. Bam. We need to bring that back. Personal. All right, here we go. Next one. Elders will tell you the truth. This is the people who give us life lessons. I got mine from my great-great-grandmother. I keep telling you, I would sit down and listen to the stories. Back then, we didn't have a whole bunch of stuff. Communicating, sitting down, and hearing stories was a way of life for me. I was the last one to get that kind of lesson. I loved it. Why? It gave me life lessons. I took them serious and used them. Still do. Okay? So if you don't have nobody educate you, where you getting it from? If you ain't going out on your own seeking knowledge and information, where you getting it from? I'm just saying. Next one is, okay. Elders would tell the truth. Yeah, I would sit around and watch my elders in the act. Again, seen, not heard. They knew I was there, but they knew I knew how to handle myself, so I would just sit and watch. And you learn. I learned a lot of life lessons from what? Sitting there, listening, paying attention. I knew every one of my cousins and aunts' characteristics. I knew how they was. Why? I sat and I observed. When you observe something, you can make a better decision on what it is you observing. Simple. You can make that decision. Your elders knew things about life that you have yet to learn. So if you listen to them, get a heads up. Like a cheat sheet, so to speak. I listened to my elders because the life lesson they was giving me, I'm going to have to encounter. So I took my lessons from them. I learned a lot of lessons from listening and seeing other people do stuff that I ain't doing that. All right. When you get at a certain point in your life where truth is of the essence, where you got no reason to lie, I'm at a point in my life, I ain't got to lie. And for young people, I got nothing but truth for you. That's what it's all about. Now that I'm an elder, I keep it real. When I talk to my grandkids, I keep it on the one. Why? That's all I know. I don't know nothing else. So you learning your grandfather, that's who I am. It's working out for me, though. It's all right. Next one is, when you can make your elders proud of you, that's a job well done. That's like dying and having God give you the okay, good job, my good and well done, my good and faithful servant. But in this life, having your elders be proud of you is what it's all about. I played sports. I was, in the things that had my family cheering, rooting for me. So that was all good. All right. I'll never get tired of hearing, "Boy, you got that thing." I done heard that phrase from a few of my elders, and it cracks me up because my belief and my faith in God, when I talk to them, they said, "Boy, you got that thing." That's why you get the elders proud of you. When your elders tell you, "You got that thing, boy, you go, boy," you know you're doing something right. And these are spiritually enhanced people who know the difference. Okay? And I put it down. I listen to the advice my elders give me because they want the best for me. They won't tell me nothing bad or wrong. So I pay attention to every lesson I get from my elders. I get, "Boy, you sure got that thing down." That means when we're talking, they're hearing what I'm saying and they're taking heed to what I'm saying and say, "Boy, you got that thing." That just cracks me up. I'm told over and over again by my elders, "You keep doing that thing you're doing. I don't understand it all the way, but it sounds good, and you just keep doing what you're doing." That's the elders. They don't have to know what it is, but they know right from wrong. They know if it's good. They tell me that, so I'm proud of that. Last one, I appreciate you tuning in again. This is for my elders. My spiritual relationship that I have with my elders is second to none. It's pure love, unconditional, shared love from the spiritual aspect. I have nothing but respect for my elders. I want their respect, so I give it to them with no thought, no remorse at all. I'm going to be respectful to my elders. Some misunderstand it, some mistreat you, but I'm going to do what I do. Disrespectful being is on their part. I'm respectful to my elders, and they respect me for that. If you don't respect me for respecting you, that ain't my problem. That's a you problem. I'll never be disrespectful. I connect with my elders on that respect and a spiritual level where it's all about our belief in God. I hear their stories, they hear mine, we converse, we on the same wavelength. It's funny, but that's what it's all about, okay? I didn't always when I was young, I didn't always enjoy being around my elders. They was a little, corny, whatever. Now as I got older, I enjoy being around my elders now. Why? Because I'm learning from them how to be an elder also. I'm in that bracket now. I'm getting down that road. I'm that old guy with the gray hair. Ain't got nothing. My mustache used to be black. It's going to always be this color. I'm not changing it. Okay, it ain't going back to black. Why? I'm not dying nothing. That's just how I am. Okay? Understand, this is wisdom gray. I earned it. It ain't going nowhere. I appreciate you tuning in. And remember, respect our elders, and our elders will respect us. It's a harmonious get together. Try it. I'll be back.